Hey folks, thanks for clicking on this video. This is a short introduction to the video I shot the other day. Now I made this video because with the easing of lockdown but international travel still being a little bit restricted and a lot of people not having holidays booked, there seems to be a big influx of people wanting to get into sort of wild camping and bushcraft and outdoor related things within our country. And with this, I've seen a lot of things online with people leaving rubbish everywhere in the woods and things. So I just thought I'd make a short video on sort of the art of leaving no trace. But it occurs to me I can do more than that. So I want to turn it into a tag video and spread ripples out through the community. So those of you out there with YouTube channels, I would really appreciate a little bit of support with this. I think we can all do our bit as experienced outdoorsy people. It's up to us to share the knowledge and spread the word to those that maybe are a little bit ignorant to these kinds of things and what behaviour is acceptable and what isn't acceptable. And we all have maybe a slightly different interpretation of leave no trace, but I think we can all agree that the bare minimum is to take all your rubbish away with you. So I want this to be a tag video. At the end I'm going to come back and I'm going to tag 5 channels to get involved and help me with this. If you've not been tagged, I'd love it if you shared this video because I think it can do some good. But the 5 of you that are nominated, let's pass it forward yourself. Make the video and push it forward to, it doesn't have to be 5, I just want to get it going. But I think if you maybe tag 3 people, if you don't feel like that, tag 1. If you want to tag 5, you go for it. And let's all add the hashtag leave no trace in our video description and see if we can really push this forward. So here's my video and we'll come back at the end for the tags. Thank you. So, when you're wild camping, number 1 principle, leave no trace. This is a short lecture. My friend is camping over there, another friend is camping over there, and my tent is here. We had a small campfire. Now I'm not going to debate the morals of having a campfire and not having a campfire. Where we are, we had one. It's not always applicable, but it's important that you clear up after it. It's important that you clear up where you've been sleeping, and it's important that you take all your rubbish home with you. Crush up your beer cans, bring a rubbish bag with you and fill it with all your junk. That is the principle of leaving no trace, so that where you were camping looks like it did before you arrived. So I've dug the fire ashes into the soil, scraping in cold wet soil from the outside. This is now cool to the touch and we've got wet leaves to rake back over to create the illusion that nobody's been here. So that's the fire taken care of. Now it's just our shelters to go. Obviously you don't want to cover up a fire that's still burning, but we were able to pour the last of our water, plus we had a downpour of rain. Otherwise I would dig and dig and dig more until I'd mixed enough wet soil in with the hot coals to cool it down. But as it is, that is done. So I'm going to take down my shelter now and then have a last walk round and make sure that I haven't left any little knickknacks of rubbish, you know, even the little, you know, milk sachet corners or whatever. You know, you've got to look out for every little thing. That's where the campfire was, and that's where my tent was. And my friend had his tarp up here and was camping there, and the other one was there. And as you can see, you wouldn't know anyone had been in any of these places. There's a little bit of trampled ground, but that'll all spring back. There's no rubbish, there's no evidence of fire, so that is practicing leave no trace. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry it's a bit lectury. Subscribe to my channel. I very rarely lecture, but I thought this was important to do. So thanks again, I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Okay, so welcome back. Thank you for watching that short video. My tags for this video are as follows. I wrote them down because I've got a poor memory. But I would like to tag Ash Outdoors UK. Ash, I'd really appreciate your support on this. If you can make one and then nominate a few people and we push it forward with the hashtag leave no trace. I would also like to tag Mr. Burton Outdoors. I know you hate tag videos, but I think you hate rubbish being left in the woods more. So swallow your disgust and make a video, my friend. I'd also like to tag Step Away from the Screens. Lee, I'd appreciate a little bit of backing. If you could make this video, I'd be very grateful. And then I'm going to tag a couple of big boys to see if they can get involved. If any of you are in touch with these people or regularly comment on these people's videos, if you could help me and push it into their radar, I'd be very grateful. But I'm going to tag Paul Messner and I'm going to tag Kent Survival because they do slightly different things. Paul Messner is your more mountain based, and Andy at Kent Survival is a little bit more woodland based. And I think both these things have a leave no trace ethic, but they're slightly different. So chaps, I'd really appreciate you putting a little bit of time in it, and we'll see if we can push this across the community so the YouTube is kind of flooded with these leave no trace tag videos, and then people that are new to this kind of game will can't help but fall over these videos and maybe they might learn something. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for taking part. Tag all your videos with hashtag leave no trace and carry it forward. Thank you very much. See you soon.